Hello friends, welcome to this channel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about a sample C program which will help you to understand what exactly the program looks like, what are the different kinds of statements we are going to use in your program. Okay, so let's start with our program first. Then we are going to discuss about some sample concepts of the C programming language. So first, the sample C program looks like this. Okay, there is a statement called as hash include stdio.h. Then there is a main statement called as this kind of statement or this kind of symbol where open parenthesis and closing parenthesis called as a function. So this becomes main function. Okay, then there is a statement called as printf hello world. So hello world is nothing but an output which we want to print on a screen, and for printing this we have a help of a function called as an printf function or a output function which will help us to provide this output on output screen, which is inserted in this double quote section. Then there is a return 0 which is nothing but an returning a value 0 which tells a system that this program execution is successful. Okay, then there is a closing parenthesis, closing curly bracket. This tells compiler that there is an end of a program or end of a function, and at last when we execute this program there is a output which shown on a screen like hello world. Okay, so we are going to learn and understand each meaning of each statement in a separate slide. So let's move to the slide. The first statement which we used is hash include stdio.h. So here this hash is nothing but represents a preprocessor directive or a preprocessor statement. There is a file called as stdio.h, that is standard input output. This h refers to a header file, and header files means that is runs first. So somewhere in a system or somewhere in a compiler this stdio.h file is already stored. We need to use that stdio.h file and we need to include that file in our program. That's why this keyword is used, that is hash include stdio.h. So why we need this stdio.h, that is standard input output file. So we used a function called as an printf to print a desired output, and after some time we are going to learn about scanf function also. So scanf uses to get an input from an user. So the definition of this file, that is scanf and printf function, is already stored in stdio.h. That's why we need to use that file in our program. So this statement is there. Then there is a main function. Now this int is referred as an integer. Integer means an integer value or a numeric value. Main is nothing but a main function, and this opening and closing parenthesis is nothing but a function. So main function is a function name. Okay, int is nothing but a return type value which tells the compiler or a system or an operating system that the execution of a program has done successfully. Okay, but we need to run main function in every C program, as C program execution starts from a main function's first line. So this already stated here. Then there is a printf function, and which executes or which runs or which prints the hello world output or any string output referred or inserted in between opening and closing quotation marks. Okay, and at last there is a returning statement, return 0 and the semicolon. Every C statement ends with a semicolon. So this is a headache of C, but just try to understand that every C statement has an ending because of this semicolon. Okay, so 0 return value, that is a successful execution of a program, and if your program returns a value as an 1, so this means an unsuccessful execution of program. To whom we are returning the value, or to whom program returns a value or main function returns a value, it returns a value to the operating system which will understand the successful execution or the unsuccessful execution of a program has happened or not, and execute certain kind of instruction according to that. So this is nothing but a basic introduction to your C program, as we are going to learn the concepts of C now onwards, we should know the basic concept of C. So this is nothing but an sample C program. The sample C program looks like this only. I hope you understand the basic program. Thank you.